Hi, my name is Patrice Mélékian. I'm a program manager working on Microsoft 365 Admin Center. I want to spend this time showing you some new features we're developing in the Microsoft 365 Admin Center to give you more control over your app updates. First, I'd like to articulate our vision with regards to effective controls for Microsoft 365 apps in Admin Center. We'll talk about channel management, the rollback and skip Office version features, and what's new in Office. As an IT admin, we want to empower you to make informed IT decisions and make you the hero for your organization. Our new features, such as channel management, rollback, skip, and what's new in Office, will help you increase your end-user satisfaction and productivity by easily managing devices on a monthly cadence and providing you with effective controls and actionable insights. We are also investigating ways to accelerate issue resolution. Let's talk about channel management first. Update channels control how often Microsoft 365 apps are updated with new features, quality and security updates, as well as bug fixes. Customers on monthly update cadence report higher end-user satisfaction. Therefore, we made it the default for new tenants and recommend you to switch to a current channel. If you need more predictability, you can use the monthly enterprise channel, which provides you with a more controlled and flexible release experience in the Microsoft 365 Admin Center. That said, let's explore some new features we're building to enable that experience for you. Beginning from the left-hand navigation menu of Microsoft 365 Admin Center, you can navigate to the Office Installation Options panel through both the Settings and the Setup entry points. The screen we're looking at now is the Office Installation Options panel within the Microsoft 365 Admin Center. Here, you can select your tenant's update channel from three available options. First, you have Current Channel. This is the channel we recommend for small and medium businesses, as well as educational institutions. We make this recommendation because your devices on Current Channel will receive feature updates as soon as they are available, providing the most up-to-date features for your end users. The next option is Monthly Enterprise Channel. If you want fewer updates and a more predictable update schedule, Monthly Enterprise Channel is a great alternative. Devices on this channel receive feature updates once a month on the second Tuesday of the month. Because of this, your users on Monthly Enterprise Channel enjoy frequent feature updates while maintaining a predictable cadence. Finally, the third option is Semi-Annual Enterprise Channel. Devices on this channel only receive feature updates twice a year. This channel is only for select devices, and I would like to encourage you to switch to a monthly cadence to give your end users an optimal experience with Microsoft 365 apps. Now that we've explored our options, let's select a channel. I'm going to choose Monthly Enterprise Channel, the new monthly channel with additional insights and controls. Two specific controls we are introducing here are Skip and Rollback. Once you've selected Monthly Enterprise Channel and saved your selection, your devices will begin receiving feature updates on the second Tuesday of every month. As a reminder, the channel selection in the Admin Center only applies to devices with no admin policy overrides. For example, if you were using Group Policy to choose how your users get feature updates, the selection in Office Installation Options will not apply. Next, you'll notice at the top there's a Version Management option. Let's explore that further. When you click on Version Management, you'll notice a map appears. Here, you can select the Microsoft 365 version you're currently on, which is version 2004, along with your previous and next versions. If you click on the version number, you can see the release notes for that version. You may also notice that there's an option to skip your next update. In the case of a holiday, tax season, or other critical times, you may want to avoid the disruption of an update. In that case, you can take advantage of this option. Let's take a closer look at the skip feature. When you choose to skip your upcoming Microsoft 365 apps update, you have two options. You can stay on your current version or only get security updates for one additional month. Once you save your selection, you'll receive a confirmation that your selection will be effective within 12 hours. Your users can continue working during a critical time without having to worry about this month's update disrupting their work. Now that we are back to the map, we can see that I've successfully skipped the next update that was scheduled for July 14th. If you change your mind, you can cancel the skip operation at any time. In that case, you'll get a confirmation screen that tells you which Office version your devices are going to receive and when. Once you save your selection, you'll receive a confirmation that your skip has been cancelled. Now let's move on to another situation. In this case, I noticed my users are having issues with the latest update. To alleviate this problem, I have the option to roll back to the Microsoft 365 apps version my devices were previously running. On this screen, you can choose to roll back to your previous version. Additionally, if your previous version is still supported, you can also choose to get security updates for 1 additional month. Once you've saved your selection, you'll see a confirmation that your rollback has been scheduled and devices will be notified within 12 hours. Once notified, your devices will move to the next version the next time they check for Office updates. Similar to when you cancel your skip, you can decide at any time to move to the latest version available. On the confirmation screen, you can see your devices are going to move from version 2003 to version 2004. Once you save your selection, you'll receive a confirmation that the move to the latest version has been scheduled. Finally, you can combine the rollback and skip features depending on your specific needs. On this screen, you can also see that the Office versions are hot links. When you click on the Office version, like 2005, you will navigate to the What's New in Office, which is the next feature I would like to talk about. What's New in Office was in public preview in November 2019 and was made broadly available in February 2020. Here's how to manage What's New messages for Office updates in Microsoft Admin Center. It's an experience that allows you to manage your end users' experience with Office feature announcement. This feature gives you more control over your users' experience, especially the feature information available to end users in-app. The console allows you to manage new feature communication and end-user education for your organization and take control of when your end users learn about new features in-app, which gives you the time to train them. It also gives you visibility into the content shown to your end user for each version before the release. You can see the list of features per Office version, channel, and know which applications it applies to. You can also learn more about the feature by clicking on it and reading the description on the flyout pages and filter the result list by release channel, application, and status. You can select, hide, and show single and multiple features. This functionality is available for a subset of Office apps on Windows 2 platform: Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Outlook, Access, Visio, and Project. There are multiple entry points to manage What's New in Office messages, like config.office.com, the Home search bar, the Home card, and the What's New in Office entry in the org settings. You can learn more about this feature on the techcommunity.microsoft.com blog. The card on the home page was made publicly available in June 2020. Here you have visibility into the versions released across all channels and the upcoming versions for a given channel. Based on your feedback, we added release dates to the card to ensure that you have visibility into when the version was released across all the channels. In conclusion, we'd love to hear from you. Please share your scenarios and additional control you need to eciengineering@microsoft.com, and please join our customer panel at ux.microsoft.com/panel/RDX. Thank you for your time and continued partnership with Microsoft.